day I woke up from a coma, I learned I was worth millions, and my family tried to convince the doctors to keep me unconscious. I was in a medically induced coma for 6 weeks after a work accident. When I finally opened my eyes, the first thing I heard was my sister Claire whispering to the neurologist outside my room. "Are you absolutely certain he needs to wake up now? Couldn't we wait another month?" The doctor sounded confused. "Ma'am, your brother's vitals are stable. There's no medical reason to." "What if there are complications?" my mother interrupted. "Brain damage, memory loss. Maybe it's safer if he rests longer." I stayed silent, pretending to sleep. Through the door crack, I saw my brother-in-law holding a stack of papers. My mind was foggy but working. Why would they want me unconscious longer? The nurse came in an hour later to check my vitals. I opened my eyes slowly. She smiled, genuinely relieved. "Welcome back, Brandon. You had us worried." I asked what happened. She explained the machinery malfunction at the factory, how my spine was nearly crushed, how they'd kept me under to let the swelling in my brain reduce. Then she paused. "Your family's been here every day, very concerned about your recovery." Something in her tone felt off. "What aren't you telling me?" She glanced at the door. "Yesterday, a lawyer came, spent 2 hours with your mother and sister. I probably shouldn't say anything, but something felt wrong about it." That's when it clicked. I asked her to bring me my phone. 17 missed calls from a law firm I didn't recognize. I called back. "Mr. Chen's office." I explained who I was. The secretary's voice changed immediately. "Oh, thank God. Mr. Brandon, we've been trying to reach you for weeks. Your family said you specifically requested all communications go through them during your recovery." "What communications?" "The settlement. Apex Manufacturing admitted full liability for the equipment failure. $4.7 million settlement offer. But we needed your signature by Friday or they'd pull it and take this to court, which could take years." My chest tightened. "What signatures?" "Your mother provided medical power of attorney documents. Said you'd signed them before the accident, naming her as your healthcare proxy with financial authority during incapacitation." "I never signed anything like that." The lawyer continued. "The settlement was approved yesterday. Your family provided bank routing information for the transfer. It processes Monday morning. It was Saturday afternoon. I told him to stop everything. He said once the judge signed off Friday evening, the only way to halt it was if I appeared in person with valid ID proving I was mentally competent." I ripped out my IV. The nurse tried stopping me, but I told her to get the doctor immediately. When Dr. Patel came in, I demanded a full cognitive assessment right now. He was hesitant, but I insisted. 45 minutes of tests later, he confirmed I was fully coherent with no brain damage. I had him document everything with timestamps. Then I asked him about power of attorney. His face changed. "Your mother presented documents when you were admitted. Said you'd prepared them after your father passed last year, wanting her to make medical decisions if anything happened. My father died when I was 12. The hospital's legal team got involved. Turned out the documents were forged, notarized by someone who wasn't even licensed in our state. My mother and Claire had spent 6 weeks preparing for this. They'd met with the lawyers, set up a new bank account under an LLC with my mother as the managing member, even filed paperwork to have themselves listed as my caretakers in case of permanent disability. They'd researched how long they could keep me under without it being suspicious. There was something worse. I asked to see my medical charts. The doctor hesitated before showing me. On day 19 of my coma, someone had asked about adjusting my medication to extend the medically necessary unconscious period for optimal brain recovery. The signature on the request form was my mother's. A neurologist had refused, noting there was no medical justification, but she'd asked 3 different doctors over 2 weeks. She'd been trying to keep me under until the money cleared. When I walked out to the waiting room Monday morning with hospital security and a police officer, my mother's face went completely white. Claire dropped her coffee. My brother-in-law turned and tried walking toward the exit. "Going somewhere?" the officer asked. My mother started crying immediately. "Brandon, sweetheart, this is a misunderstanding. We were protecting you." I held up a folder. Forged documents, fraudulent bank accounts, and 3 requests to keep me sedated with no medical cause. The settlement money hit my actual account that afternoon, flagged and frozen pending the investigation. They were arrested by Wednesday. I haven't spoken to them since.